So you find yourself inspired and now you're on the how-to section of YouTube. Well, you're in luck because I'm going to show you how I calculate all the paint for all of my jobs and all the estimates I send out. So hang tight and follow these steps. Well, the first step is calculating the square footage of the rooms that you're trying to paint. This is actually way easier than anyone makes it out to be.
Do you know how easy this is for me?
And how we do that is by measuring the width of all the walls and adding them together. And that's gonna get us the perimeter.
What are you doing using your big school words? Just use normal people words and I'll understand what you're talking about.
After we have our perimeter, all we have to do is measure the height of the room and multiply the perimeter by the height. And that's going to give you the square footage of all the wall space. And you're going to take that number and multiply it by 2 because you're going to be doing 2 coats of paint. So that's how the math works out. Calculating the square footage of the ceiling is pretty easy.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
Especially in square and rectangular shaped rooms. You just take the length times the width, and that is the square footage. The next thing you have to understand is how much paint you're going to use and how much a gallon is going to really supply. So 1 gallon of paint typically is around 350 square foot to 400 square foot. Always make sure you're accounting for 2 coats. I, as a contractor,
Guy was an interior decorator.
I round down to the 350 number. So if you have 1,000 square foot of wall space, you need to double it to 2,000 square foot of wall space. And you need to multiply that by 350. And off the top of my head, that's going to be about 5 gallons. Let's double check that math. Okay, it's 5.71. We would round up to 6. And rounding up is good because you always want a little extra anyway in case you have touch-ups in the future or you miss a spot going over it the first time. If you want to get real fancy, you can subtract doors and windows from the square footage of the room. If you're really trying to calculate it and get it really down to the wire, typically this only matters if there's a lot of doors and windows in the room, but I wanted to mention it in case it's something that you really want to get accurate with your numbers. Now, a little tip on ceilings and bathroom paint. Go very high end with bathroom paint, and for the ceilings, do not use normal ceiling paint. Use a super paint or something like Sherwin-Williams. I think they have an antibacterial super paint. Use that on the ceilings of bathrooms because the moisture, you want it to be something that's going to stand up to it. And a normal ceiling paint is not going to. That's why they typically have mold growing up in the ceilings of bathrooms. Okay, another tip for bigger rooms.
Get a load of this guy.
So we'll start in the back and we want to look for an area that we can hook onto with our tape. So we'll go from here to here. And I always like to measure on the ground, keep things easy. 6 foot. Now, we just take 6 foot, keep tension on it so that don't happen, and it don't. Another tip for bigger rooms, you'll get your measurement on the ground and you'll put your finger up, and that'll keep the tape measure from falling back. And that's how you can keep your spot consistent. That's how you can keep your spot consistent. Now, if this feels like too much math and too much work, I understand, that's fine. Please give us a call. The information is going to be down below. If you're in New Jersey, we'd be happy to help you out. I'm Gino with Power Washing and Painting Pros. You can email us or DM us. We're happy to answer any questions. Thank you for watching and good luck with your project. Call us if you need any help.